let me see if there's audio in this one. I doubt, but I don't know if there's going to be. Let me check it out. All right, cool. Yeah, all right. So let's vlog and then maybe try to find something on PlayStation to do, since for some reason whenever I stream a game on my tablet, it just doesn't want to work. So I just find that weird. I mean, it works, right? The stream starts, but the quality of it just drops to ridiculous levels, and I have no idea what's up. I'm going to probably check after this stream here if my YouTube's even freaking updated or something. So, well, we'll check it out, but let me share the stream. Let's just start talking about whatever I got going on. All right. Yeah, it's weird, but it's weird that, like, when I stream a game, like, my quality on my vlog here is so good, right? But, like, when I try and do, you know, the tablet recording, it just goes all the Thimblewinter. I don't know why, but it just does. But yeah, here I am. We're vlogging today, because why not? I do got some stuff to talk about a little bit, just to probably get it off my mind, or just get it off, But as you can see, other than Louis being dead, I got a brand new chair in my room really quick. A brand new chair. Now you're probably wondering, where'd you get that chair? Alan, did you buy it? No, I didn't buy the chair. This chair, let me tell you the story of it, right? Might as well, right? Minute. There goes my stream getting a little choppy there. I have no idea why. But, or a little bit slower than usual. I don't know. And also another thing I noticed what was wrong is, like, none of my comments are showing up. That's also another weird thing. Well, other than Dracon's, but which is weird. But anyway, so I got this chair yesterday because what is it? I was going to the mailbox. This is like Louis stuff on it. We always leave our clothes that we want to wear for the next day on top of the chair. Anyway, so I was going to the mailbox, and by the trash by the other apartments way down there. I don't know why my arms hurt so bad. Maybe I slept on them wrong or something. But I saw this chair, and I was just sitting there like I know it was all like a little bit all fucked up a little bit. You know, there was a lot of stuff on it. And obviously I don't have a hose, so I can't like Omega clean it off, you know, like douse it in water, let it sit and dry or something. I can't just do that. But I do got like wipes and stuff and other things. So like I brought this chair back to like my downstairs area in my apartment, and I was like, hold on, I'm gonna go grab this chair. I'm gonna carry it / bring it back. Like at first I was gonna have like Louis and I walk all the way down where the chair was, and then, you know, he can go ahead and go like pick it up, or I can pick it up, bring it all the way back and stuff like that, right? But what is it? But instead, I was like, man, you know what? I'll just carry it all the way over here, have it sit outside of our apartment for a little bit. I'll come grab Louis, right? Because Louis's always been wanting a better chair. Now, I was okay with the office chair for like the longest time. I was okay with the office chair. And what I mean by okay with the office chair was like I dead ass was okay with the office chair. I was okay with sitting in it, you know, having a little armrest or whatever, the chair being small. And sure, it was very squeaky and creaky, which was annoying a lot of the time. But, you know, I just dealt with it. You know, I dealt with it being, like, really loud, really old. It's whatever. If it was a 7-year-old chair and we didn't have, like, oil things to kind of, you know, spray it up and shit, you know. So, kind of weird on that front. But other than that, that's how this chair came in. And, like, Louis was, like, sitting in the chair and stuff. He was like, you know, I got this chair. you know, and yeah, guys, I'm still freaking coughing 2 weeks later, trying to get all that phlegm out for some reason. Anyways, as I was saying, so I had Louis come on out from the apartment saying, "Hey, Louis, I got us a brand new chair. I want to see if you want it. Like you want this chair, right?" And Louis was like, "Okay, bet. Let me come on out. What the fuck?" Because he wasn't expecting to get a chair at all. I wasn't either. So Louis came in. He sat in the chair. I asked him how he felt about it, and he was like, "You know what?" And like after a while, like, cause we took a fat minute out there because he was really thinking about it until like he finally just said, "Yeah, you know what? I'll take this chair. It's about time we got another chair anyway for for us at our TV station or little area here at the desk. It's about that time we got one, right?" So Louis we got the chair. We moved it up here, right? And I think I remember Dad like questioned why Louis was carrying it instead of me up the stairs. I mean, I am the one that brought it here, but I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? The reason I mainly didn't carry it is because I carried it all the way from the apartments, right? And keep in mind, when I did the white couch like forever ago out there, dude, my arms were not the same again. I swear to God, it took a stupid long time for my arms to fucking recover after that fucking white couch incident. And this chair was sort of kind of reminded me of that a little bit. I think that's why my arms are in pain now, because of me lifting up the chair all the way here to the apartment. Because keep in mind, right? I don't like lift weights. I don't do all that excessive shit extremely often. Hold on, someone commented. Wait a minute. Yo, Alan, what's up? I'm Dark Soul. How long has it been? Like 6 months, bro. How you been, bro? Dark Soul, welcome to the stream, man. Oh shit, my quality like freaking went everywhere. I'm over here talking about my freaking chair. Hold on, let me refresh the stream real quick. Okay. Hey. All comments. Okay. Yeah, Dark Soul, it has been like 6 months. How you been, man? I've been good, man. Just been chilling. Got myself a new hat to wear in videos. Hair's a little shorter now because I keep cutting it. Like going in the bathroom, cutting it up, making it look like whatever. Living life, basically. And I got this new chair. I was talking about this new chair. I've been great, bro. Nice Wario hat. Thanks. Appreciate you. I did want Waluigi at first, but then Louis was like, "Nah, man, Wario that bitch." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll Wario that bitch," since I played way more of his games. And Waluigi don't really got games, but it would have been really cool to represent the boy Waluigi, if I just got his cap too. That would have been cool as well. Anyways, I was thinking about the chair. So the reason I didn't carry it, like I mentioned, up the steps is because I don't really do all that physical activity, like, at all, right? Sure, like, I am bigger than Louis, and I should be carrying bigger shit than him, but he does it on more of a regular basis than I do, all right? I don't do that shit at all in the slightest. I don't lift heavy shit. Last time I lifted something heavy was, like, either the white couch or, like, I think when Louis like accidentally tipped over something like near like Walmart, but you keep walking down those abandoned stores, like cigarette ashtray thing or whatever the fuck. Oh my god, dude. Can you guys even hear me? Oh my god, dude. Can you... Fucking stream lagging, dude. What the fuck is going on today? Man, look at that. Barely can handle a vlog? We can hear you. No, I know you guys can hear me, but like I've been struggling with freaking stream quality all day today. Today, like ever since I got on, like I tried playing like Sonic and Mario, like fan games of both of those, and my stream quality just went to absolute trash, like unwatchable trash. And I was like, bro, what is going on today? With the fucking internet, man. So I'm trying to whip up this vlog so I can at least do something for today or whatnot, or maybe something on PlayStation might happen too. There are some peak Mario fan games out there, bro. I know, but I can't access a lot of them because I don't have a fucking computer, and a lot of them require you to have a computer to even like get running. That's why like I have to deal with like N64 Mario fan games or excuse me, something like on Android. And I was also trying to get into Sonic fan games too. You gotta check out Mario and the Rainbow Stars if you can. Yeah, that's why I was like, I would love to, but I know that's like a PC exclusive one, I think. In fact, you could hook up controller with, but you have to go through a whole thing just to do it. And I think even Dashi played Mario and the Rainbow Stars too, so that's an interesting one to check out. I've always liked that one. Do you ever plan on getting a computer? I would if I just saved up enough or I had enough for a computer or whatever. Or if Louis could just save up easily a couple of weeks and he could easily get like one of those things, or maybe not two of them, but one of them. But then again, I remember Louis kind of wanted one just for himself and not necessarily like, you know, me having a fucking computer. So that, it like the Miss Minow, welcome to stream. The possibility of me getting a computer is like on that weird sort of scale. It's on that scale of like not very possible, but it can still happen, but it's not very likely that I'm ever going to get a computer of my own, really, to kind of continue doing this YouTube shit. Because if I do get a computer, right, and I want to record like the Nintendo Switch like games or whatever, like my Wii stuff, oh boy, that's going to be a lot of stuff I would have to buy, bro. I would have to buy like an Elgato, like a capturing device so the footage can actually be captured. I would have to make sure all the audio is there, and that's just so much complexity to me. That's one of the main reasons why I never got a computer in the first place, was because all that was just so fucking complex to get into for me. And then you realize in this small room that I have, right, if I had the Elgato, if I had all my audio capturing, I would literally need an entire room dedicated to that if I'm going to buy all that stuff. Or a bigger spot in the apartment if I'm even planning on doing any of that stuff. Because I've seen a lot of big YouTuber setups, and their shits are huge, man. Like, I would need this entire room, I feel like, if I was going to do that. Like, this entire room. Like, we couldn't sleep in here. We can't have a small gaming area like we do, because this is how big my room is, right? Let me show y'all real quick. Let's pick y'all up. So, the front door is right here. You come in, this is what you're seeing, bro. My entire gaming setup is all right there. That little tiny ass spot right here is a gaming setup, bro. That's it. That's all I got. You know, I'm not complaining. I like the setup, but at the same time, it's like, by the way, Hall Effect. That's what we're using Hall Effect controller. If you're wondering what the fuck are those lights? I got a simple ass gaming setup. I just have a gaming laptop with a keyboard, mouse, and microphone. Yeah, I know, but what is it? We got like, damn, dude. I wish cause I remember like Louis was talking about always getting a PC like all the time. He was always talking about wanting one, and I'm like, where the fuck are you gonna put it, man? If you're gonna set it up, because you can't set it up in the closet because that's where all our shoes are at. That's where all of our other stuff is at. You can't set it up over here. And then Louis was like, I'll leave it like somewhere in the closet if I'm done with it or something. And I'm like, there's going to be a lot of organizing or rearranging, and obviously I know we have enough plugs in there to probably put in another thing, but that's the, like, in this one area, that's the TV we're using, that's the PS5, that's the Wii, and Louis' potential PC. That's 4 things. I remember it used to be worse. I remember, what is it? We used to have a PS5 here, a TV here, right? Wii, Switch, PS3, which was 5 fucking things, all lined up right here. In one area, 5 different gaming things or different appliances being used all right here. In the area, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fun having all that shit like connected all at once, but I bet that electricity bill was fucking. I mean, it probably is still crazy because of the mini fridge we got in here and stuff like that. I bet it's still crazy regardless, but damn, I got rid of my Switch, obviously because of the whole Cuphead thing that happened way back. But obviously, as well, is to kind of have some space right there for shit just to put down and shit and whatnot. But anyways, you should suggest your brother a gaming laptop instead, perhaps. Yeah, I did get a new computer recently. I got like 32 terabytes of storage because I have many hard drives and stuff. I got you. That you can just install in there, no problem. Yeah, my brother wants one, but like these PCs, man, even like maybe some of the starter ones are like at least a couple $100 tops. And then don't even get me started with that whole RAM shortage thing that's been going on recently. And basically, like all of our electronic devices or appliances are going to get like 10 times more expensive. If only, man, if only the government would just do something about that. But it's a whole thing, I bet. It's a whole process making these damn things and whatnot. I'm not saying it's impossible right now, but Louis better get something quick before the prices for all the new shit skyrocket and that's all they're selling anymore. But then again, what you could do for that as well, if you want a PC at a decent price, is you could just go to like, I mean, maybe eBay or some, I don't know, or another location to maybe try and find something better, like for better deals and stuff. Because I remember, I think that's what my dad taught me forever ago or something, was just if you're gonna buy something, you know, also look at those alternative websites, see if you can get that same thing you're looking for cheaper than more pricey or from the storefront that it originally comes from. Even though it would be a lot easier buying it from the original storefront that where it comes from, you know. Mine took me so long to save up for. I need a couple of thousand to even get the computer itself. That's what I'm talking about. And don't get me wrong, Louis could save like $1,000, but you know, I don't know if he's willing to spend thousands on a fucking computer. That's what I think is stupid. Technology being over $1,000, that's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I know the PS5 was 500, but like still. Wait, the Steam Machine's coming out soon. You can use the Steam Machine as a regular computer. And how much is the Steam Machine again? People were saying it was $950. $950 for a Steam Machine. I think that's the price people were leaked. The leaked price of the Steam Machine was $950. Which, no. That price immediately killed it for me. Goodness. Yeah, that's what I said. No, thank you. For anyone that is willing to spend nearly $1,000 for their shit, ugh. We don't have a set price, but I doubt it will be more than $750, to be honest with y'all. $750 is even being a little ridiculous. And I know it's because, well, we put everything into the Steam Machine. Brother, if you're trying to compete with consoles, I would have it be relative to the PS5. And keep in mind, the Steam Machine, I think, doesn't even have as strong a specs as the PS5. And you want me to price it up even more than a PS5? Like, drop that bitch down lower than $750, man. At that point, you might as well buy a Switch 2 and never complain again. At that point. Because the Switch was only $450, and which I'm like, $450? Bro, that's what I was saying earlier, too. Like, in one of my Nintendo Switch My Experience videos, I talked about it. I was like, bro, like, compared to all the other consoles out there today, $450, when we were freaking out about it, now it just feels like we look like dumbasses, though. You know what I'm saying? For freaking out about that being $450 when the PS5 made sense for being what it was because of how powerful it was. But we got Steam Machine being $950, potentially being $950, and then we also have like other consoles out here being relative to that. Oh fuck no, or a PC or something like that being like even higher than that. Oh fuck no. Like, I might as well just get a Switch 2 at that point and just play all my Mario shit all over again. All my digital downloads or whatever the fuck all over again. I might as well just do that. You know, because at least I wouldn't have to fucking wait forever to save up all that. I don't have one, but I'm scared of Super Mario Maker 3 will come out, and I really want one all of a sudden. Fair enough. I play Air Riders, that's about it. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Nintendo Switch 2 this year in 2025, it's very disappointing. Like sales wise, it's disappointing. The amount of mainline titles Switch 2 related is very disappointing, very lackluster. For this year, they're really preying off the backbone of Switch 1 users, really, or Switch 1 games still releasing / coming out. They're still relying on that shit. Or making Switch 2 editions of Switch 1 games, even though I'm like, it would just be fucking better if you just have a better lineup of fucking games for your new system to make people want to buy the Switch 2. I mean, it's already kind of fucked with the digital key cards and you not really owning actually none of your shit, actually. You know, instead, you should be happy owning nothing. Nintendo's already getting bad enough with that one as it is, and the price of their games being $60, $70, even though most Nintendo games, in my opinion, shouldn't even be past 60, but it's fucking whatever, man. But I'm not going to be disrespecting those that actually spend like $80 for Mario Kart World. You do what you want to do, but I'm just saying.
But Evan, didn't you say Wario World was over $100?
Bro, it's because it was an old-ass game, copies weren't made of it anymore, and it was the cheapest Wario World I could find. And I really wanted to desperately play Wario World. I played a modded Wii U than anything else. See, I wish I had a modded system. I remember for months, maybe even like going into last year, I was like talking to Louis, I was like, dude, I want a modded system so fucking bad. Like, I want one so bad, bro. Because if I had a modded, like, Nintendo system, or just system in general, that is a Nintendo system, I probably would not have to be worrying about buying games for a fucking millennia. Because all I would have to do is, since I don't know if most modded consoles come pre-installed, but obviously if you can figure it out at your house and jailbreak your own system, and it's a whole thing. But I've always wanted one. I've always wanted a modded system. I did see a modded 3DS. I remember I saw a modded 3DS at I think it was Zia Records, but that bitch was like $500 fucking dollars, bro. And I'm like, that is fucking ridiculous for a modded system. I would pay at least $100 for that bitch. That's it. I'm not going any higher than like 150, 250, 350 for a modded system. You can go, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the moon and back. Alan, I know you'd love a modded Wii U, bro. I even got a DS games on that bitch. What the fuck? Yeah, I definitely would love a modded Wii U. I remember even saying I wanted a Wii U just so I can play like the library of like Nintendo without having to fucking worry about spending an arm and a leg just to get some of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted a modded Wii U in the first place, so Louis wouldn't have to worry about buying me games, at least for that Wii U anymore. Yeah, the gamepad is the bottom screen and the top screen's a TV. So fucking perfect. It would have been phenomenal if I have that, but I've been looking around the internet for weeks. Oh shit, that's right, we don't got anything. I'm gonna ask Louis to maybe get some purified water or just something to drink in this bitch. I know I have money in here, but I need to save that for my taxes and shit. One of the only consoles that can do that. The Wii U having DS games was one of the coolest things about the Wii U, right? Sorry for my cough. Yeah, last night I gave Louis something like $3 tops for some ice cream. You know? So fucking good. Usually I don't like eating on stream because I'm not an ASMR artist and, you know, going up in the mic and you guys hear those disgusting ass sounds. The only time I would really eat on camera is if I was trying the food I made, like after we did a cooking with Aurikasu TM or Alan, right? That's the only time I would eat on camera just to talk about if it was good. I remember playing Mario Luigi Partners in Time on it. That's the only MNL game I've ever beaten in my entire fucking life on stream was Partners in Time. Hold on. It's fucking cold, and I don't want to be disrespectful and shit. Talk with my mouth open, there's ice cream all up in that bitch. That's disgusting. I hope ice cream good. Yo, this ice cream is baller. This ice cream is baller. Cookies and cream ice cream from Kroger. Good shit right there. But anyways, I don't know what's up, but for some reason I could say just this. Don't do a reaction for a few days. I'm working on something. Well, no, that's fine. I wasn't planning on doing it anyway. I try my best not to do them so much because I would rather do like literally anything else than like just react all the time. I know a lot of you guys love it when I react to stuff. I love it too, but I don't want to spam that shit and then just be known as, oh, hey, it's my guy that reacts to shit all the time. I don't know why, but just for some reason that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, just being known as the reaction guy. You know? I'd literally rather be known for like anything else. No, I would rather wait. I love surprises. But anyways, as I was saying, every Mario and Luigi game I played on this channel that wasn't Partners in Time, I could not beat for one reason or another. I swear to God. Like, it's like a curse. And I mean curse. It's like a curse. I cannot, like, my own body and my brain forbid me beating one of those games again. Like, ever. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've beaten them like all, like M&L, like Superstar Saga, Bowser's Inside Story, like the ones I can play in Partner's Time. I have beaten them all off camera before. But I mean, like, on stream. Like, I could just never beat, like, I mean, the reason why I can't beat Bowser's Inside Story on stream is because it requires, like, the blow mechanic into the mic, and I can't do that while I'm on stream. I tried. That's why I only have one Bowser's Inside Story live stream. Bowser's Inside Story, I think, was my favorite, too. Want some KFC? Fuck yeah, I'd love some KFC. Some chicken? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't want to eat too much of this. Because eating too much ice cream can upset your stomach and shit. Depending on who you are. Or, you know what I like to say, brain freeze. Mm. I need to crank it up again. Mini fridge is kind of weird though, because if I don't crank my mini fridge to like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or just 8, or I think 9 is the max, I can't remember. If I don't crank it up to those levels, my freezer just doesn't work. I don't know why. Like if I put it on 3, it's still like it's still freezes, but it doesn't freeze at a good rate. It's weird like that. Yeah, Bowser's Inside Story was a goated game, man. I still remember my original excuse me. I still remember my original reviews from doing all the Mario and Luigi games, man. All the Mario and Luigi games are goated, but you know what the best Mario RPG is, hands down, by far, bar none? Super Mario RPG. That is literally my favorite Mario RPG of all time. There is not a single Mario RPG game that you can tell me that's better than that. And let me tell you why. Super Mario RPG is, and the reason why I say this, it's one of the most simplest games, RPGs I've ever played, and that's one of the reasons why I classify it as one of my absolute favorites of all time, because I remember there was a big thing in my head where if a game wasn't simple enough or something like that, I wouldn't really be into it. And, you know, hard-ass games are, hard-ass games for me I never liked hard games because of that. Because I like games that I know I can beat and feel good at beating. You know, like Luigi's Mansion 1, for example. I beat that game hundreds of times. You know, not even just within like this year or last year alone, but I mean like years for that when I was a little kid going into it, man. That's why I always feel very confident going into that game and being like, yeah, I can beat it, no problem. Super Mario 64, 70, or 120, yeah, I can do it. Just give me a couple days. I can do it. You know, if I really wanted to push, you know. And there's a lot of games nowadays where I can push and be like, yeah, I can beat that bitch. But there's still also a lot of games where I'm like, can you give me a save state, though? I don't want to eat all this shit. Really don't. Because if I stay eating this, I don't want to. I can give you some. You have 2 burgers, some fries and shit. I was trying to eat my ice cream and finish up with that. Damn, dude, you get 2 burgers? What the fuck? Yeah, give me a burger. Fuck. Boy's about to be Hulk from the Avengers movie. Hamburger. Have you played any Paper Marios? Yes, I have. I have played a lot of Paper Mario. On my channel alone, I have played Origami King. I have played the remake all the way through A Thousand Year Door. I have played the original Paper Mario. I have not played like Sticker Star. I have not oh yeah, I did play Super Paper Mario for quite a while. I did not like Super Paper Mario all that much. Funny enough, I broke the game because of how much bullshit I was dealing with. Excuse me, on a regular basis, I was on that. Someone spilled my drink on my food, and I got $74. Damn, bro. Damn. $74. I got $74 from Globo. Damn, bro. Damn. It's Ren NYT online. I don't know what's going on with my stream lagging, bro. What is going on with my vlog today, man? It's like whenever I move so much, it's like the whole thing starts to lag and chug around a bit. I don't like that shit. I know it does it all the time in like most of my vlogs, but I really hate it when it happens like consistently and shit, and it bothers fucking me. I'm trying to do something for the game. You're gonna like it. Hey man, do your best. Do your best on that. But back to the whole chair shit. That I mentioned before, because you talk after stream. That is the weirdest way someone has texted me. Because Ryan didn't even say, you want to talk. It's, you talk after stream. I don't know, just the way he put it. You know, that sounds kind of demanding. You know, I'm scared. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm going to go eat. See you, dude. Good luck. Hey, thanks, man. I'm going to try to do this stream, and then I have an idea what else I want to do since my stream quality goes to shit. Maybe it's because YouTube isn't updated. I'm going to have to really check that out after this stream. I got to check it out. I literally have no choice. I got to. Because I don't want to play like Undertale Yellow or something like that, and it has shitty quality. I want you guys to see all of it. Because last night, Undertale Yellow was extremely fun. And stuff like that. But if YouTube isn't updated, I gotta check it out. Or maybe my tablet is just getting old and it's about that time I get a new device. But I'd rather get a new device when I upload everything on this bitch. I'm gonna be honest, I still have a lot of shit I need to upload on this bitch before I even give it away. You know, or something like that, or even do anything. But other than that, you know, I've just been living life, chilling. Try updating the tablet or the app. See, that's the thing. My tablet would always tell me if it needs an update, and it has not needed an update ever since. So I don't know why. But and YouTube, for some reason, as of late, at least the last couple of times I looked at it, because every time I've had a problem with YouTube, right, what I would do nowadays is I would go to Google Play, my app store, or for anywhere that has Apple and use the Apple Store. Google Play is basically that, but for Android users, right? I would. That's right. I see you. All right, dude. You can cut the shit about this secret organization shit. Sometimes it doesn't show you need to search for it. Sometimes that does happen, right? But anyways, back to what I was saying. Look at your fucking TV screen. I'm not looking at that TV screen right now, bro. I'm looking at my tablet. Also looking at the TV screen. Ronnie, you better get it right if you're gonna DM me shit like that. I mean it, bro. You know what, bro? Put the fucking pot. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm about to pull up like Luffy, bro. That shit's funny. Man, oh my god, it's ridiculous. But with all seriousness, though, right? I would go to Google Play last couple times I looked at it, and fucking damn, I would go to Google Play. I'd search up YouTube, and then YouTube would tell me, "Ooh, no updates needed for you, buddy." And then I'm wondering, so why the fuck are you giving me problems when I don't need to fucking update it or something? I fucking hate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Maybe it's because my videos are still processing from the other night. Like my Undertale Yellow live stream is still processing. Instead, that shit was 2 hours. I didn't think I was playing that game for 2 hours. It felt like 30 minutes I was playing that game. I'm getting sucked back into Undertale again. I mean, I'm always going to be sucked into Undertale, like regardless of what you do. I have 139, 140 vids on that bitch. Let's face it. I'm just kidding. But with all seriousness, though, right? Oh god, my fucking eyeballs and stuff. But as I was saying earlier, man, I better get to what is it? I gotta see if my YouTube is updated anyway. So I'm gonna make this vlog a little shorter than usual. Vlog 229. I can't believe I'm gonna have like 200 and almost 230 of these fucking vlogs happen. It's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go update my YouTube. Check out that fucking Sand song, man. A song that plays when you verse Sands, you know, like check that bitch out, you know, go give it some likes, go give it some attention. And I'm gonna see I would stream Undertale Yellow again. I'm not gonna lie, I would stream the fuck out of Undertale Yellow again. That shit was so good last night. Cause we're in the Steamworks right now. I'm getting really interested. Started party just in case you wanted to talk afterward. Whoa, man, my nigga's already jumping the gun. He's jumping 6 acres across the planet. But anyways, I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. At least I was able to upload something today. But anyways, I don't know if I'm going to try to figure something else out today. I'm going to try to figure something else out. I'm going to see if YouTube's updated. I'm going to go see if my tablet needs an update or something. Maybe that's why it's been fucking up as of late. And I'm going to see what's up with all that. But anyways, see you on a little bit. Deuces.